Drama. You are my loving friend. Tang Yang and Jiang Shiyin were high school classmates and have been close friends for 10 years. After graduating, they both passionately dedicated themselves to bank credit review and new media communication. Tang Yang helped the families of military martyrs start businesses from his small loan operation. Jiang Shiyin, inspired by their perseverance, made a documentary about their stories, which garnered widespread attention. Drama. You are my glory. Xiao Jingjing and you two were high school classmates. Xiao Jingjing confessed to you two twice, but was rejected both times. 10 years later, Xiao Jingjing becomes a big celebrity. She wants to become the endorser of video game, but it was exposed that her gaming skills are super bad. By chance, she meets you two, who is now an aerospace engineer and currently feeling lost about his career. Under Xiao Jingjing's setup, you two becomes her gaming coach. They gradually fall in love over time. Drama. As beautiful as you. Ji Xing, a top university graduate with a solid foundation, joined Guangsha after graduation. However, reality hit her hard. After working for 3 years, she made no progress and fell into obstacles. She then changed that behavior and quit, starting her own business. She was a novice, but a smart one. Facing setbacks and achieving success, Ji met her mentor and investor, Han Ting, who was shrewd and cold, always providing critical guidance. She thought it would be a journey of discipline. Drama. Deep affection eyes. After facing setbacks in her career, Yi Meng retreats to her hometown in search of a quieter life. There, she crosses paths with the aloof and enigmatically Jin Yu, a man with a painful past and a pair of eyes that hold unspoken stories. Drawn to each other, the two lonely souls slowly begin to heal through shared warmth and quiet companionship. Just as their bond deepens, a long-buried truth resurfaces, tying their families in an unexpected and painful way. With love caught between the past and present, Yi Ming and Li Jin, you must confront what was left unsaid for years and decide if their growing connection can survive the shadows of a previous generation. Drama. Lighter and Princess. Zhu Yun's college life has just begun, but it is cut short by the arrival of bad boy Li Sun, who turns her world upside down. Li Sun, who seems like a pointless slacker, is actually a programming genius. However, the two gradually learn to appreciate each other's talent and knowledge after a few interactions. In the process, they fall in love and get together despite the differences in their family circumstances. However, just when their business plan is about to succeed, a life-changing incident occurs. Fang Zhijing inadvertently causes Li Sun's sister to get into a car accident, causing Li Sun to beat him up in a rage and get sentenced to jail. Drama. Wannabe. Han Yijing, who had already reached the pinnacle of supermodeldom, suffered a serious car accident just as her career was booming, forcing her to disappear from the public eye for 3 years. On the other hand, Jia Fan, who was originally just a fishmonger in a market, was forced to participate in an important fashion show by a twist of fate. Due to his stunning appearance, he was forced to step onto the catwalk at a critical moment and impressed Han Jialing. Under Yi Jing's strict guidance, Jia Fan gradually rose to the top of his game and fell in love with her. However, he didn't imagine that the hereditary eye disease in his family would cast a shadow over his life and career. Drama. She and her perfect husband, lawyer Qin Shi, is single and focused on her career. The leading law firm, Chung and Hui, is hiring lawyers specializing in family matters, but one of the requirements is to be married. Qin Shi's brother, Qin Wei, secretly changes Qin Shi's marital status without her permission, thus creating a fictitious husband for her. Later, Qin Shi realizes that she is married thanks to her brother. Qin Shi decides to clarify the situation, but at that moment her husband, Yang Hua, appears. Yang Hua was forced by his mother to go on a blind date with Qin Shi's rival. Angered by his mother's actions, he had no choice but to seek Qin Shi's help. Drama. Love scenery. And story of a singer and a fourth-year computer science student. Liang Chun and Lu Jing are two people who shine in their respective fields. Liang Chun aims to bring great music to his audience. Lu Jing, who loves computer science and analytics, is highly recognized for his work studying complex human behavior. A popular gamer himself, he is Liang Chen's loyal fan and his third-year student at school. Two people who were originally strangers chasing their own dreams cross paths. Drama, Begin Again. It tells the story of a domineering CEO and a warm-hearted doctor who keep a fake relationship alive for practical reasons. After exchanging their dose, they begin a new chapter in their lives as they learn to fall in love. Lu Fangning is a woman who has it all: talented, beautiful, and wealthy. Nearing 30, Lu Fangning succumbs to family pressures and decides she urgently needs a husband to bear a child. Coincidentally, surgeon Ling Rue appears before her. Ling Rue is not only blessed with good looks, but also has an angelic heart, making him the perfect candidate in Lu Fangning's eyes. Drama, Rising with the Wind. The intelligent and powerful, yet stubborn and arrogant Jiang, who has been living under the love of Jiang Qisheng, the president of a clothing company. But a sudden change overturned her original life. Not only did she lose her father, but she also witnessed the collapse of the company her father had founded. Drama, Meet Yourself. Su Hongdo's life and work were at a low point after the death of her best friend, so she decided to go to Dali alone to take a break. There she met a group of colleagues from the big city and Xie Yao, a local man who had quit his well-paying job to set up his own business in his hometown. Through their daily coexistence, Xie Yao could sense Su Hongdo's kindness and sincerity, and invited her to use her years of experience in the hotel industry to help the town gain an awareness of personal service and help develop the local cultural tourism business. At the same time, Su Hongdo was also impressed by Xie Yao's vision of wanting to improve his hometown so that the locals could have a livelihood. Drama, Will Love in Spring. Chen Maidong was once a rebellious young man, but after experiencing a life-changing event, he decided to become a funeral makeup artist. Zhuang Jie was disabled due to a car accident, but she worked hard and became a worker in an elite career in the big city to improve herself. Through constant struggles, they gradually come to understand and respect each other, healing each other's imperfections with love. Drama, Don't Be Shy. A watch that is ticking in reverse and a 30-day cohabitation contract puts the domineering female CEO together with a pet mortician. Due to the death of her father, Shi Qianjin takes over as the new chairwoman of the board. However, an incident occurs, and Shi Qianjin, who is lucky to escape with her life, wakes up to find a watch on her wrist that she cannot seem to remove, no matter how hard she tries. What's worse, it's rapidly ticking in reverse, putting a 30-day countdown on her life. At this time, the appearance of pet mortician Zhou Qing Yin miraculously stops the watch from ticking. Desperate to do whatever it takes to survive, Shi Qianjin unscrupulously forces Zhou Qing Yin to sign a 30-day contract as her personal assistant. Drama, Why Women Love. Zhao Jiangyu is the somewhat tyrannical boss of a tech company. The company launches a dating app that promises to match users with a partner in as little as 3 months. She's also somewhat clueless when it comes to matters of the heart. But things start to get awkward at work when the family that took over the company arranges for Gu Jiaxian, the heir to the business group that owns the company, to come on board as Zhao Jiangyu's temporary assistant. Gu Jiaxian's mother wants him to take over the business, but he has other plans. He's a successful professional racing driver. At first, the duo gets off on the wrong foot. Zhao Jiangyu tries to bully him, and Gu Jiaxian's clumsiness causes problems. But when she enlists Gu Jiaxian's help in trying to win Su Ning Yuan's heart, he begins to realize that he has feelings for her, and that the feeling might be mutual. Drama, Female CEO Love Me. It tells the story of Xia Meng Wei, the rich and bossy CEO who speaks harshly but is actually kind-hearted, and Gu Yan, the handsome salesman with a smooth tongue and perfect life skills. Xia Meng Wei falls in love with Gu Yan at first sight and takes off his shirt when they meet again. She bravely pursues Gu Yan in an intense chase. In the end, she eventually forms a relationship with Gu Yan, who pretends to be kind.